Hello guys, good morning, good evening. So we will wait for a couple of minutes others to join and let's get started. Okay, so just a couple of minutes more. Oh, my voice is audible guys? Yes, let me share my screen. Okay. Uh, yeah, I have not given you permission as of now. Okay, I will give you permission guys. Okay. Yeah, thanks for confirmation. Okay. Okay. Now I hope my screen is visible and voice is audible. So we can get started with today's session. So just one second. Yeah. Any question, guys? Any doubt? Okay. So yeah, let's begin. So I welcome you all to first demo session for Generative AI and Agentic AI course. So this course we will be taking, I will be taking, and here we will discuss all this, what is generative AI, agentic AI, all its different components we are going to discuss in practically hands-on, and also we are going to see the cloud, right? How we are utilize this service on the cloud, how we can deploy on the cloud. Okay, my name is Ajit. I will be trainer for this batch. Okay, I'm also working as a senior data scientist. I work as a different domain. Okay, in the machine learning, statistic, deep learning, natural language processing, and recently also a couple of years from this generative AI, agentic AI. Okay, so now the field is booming, right, in the generative AI. So you can see a couple of years back, right, the generative AI new field come, right. So the industry changes shifted, right, to the generative AI, agentic AI, right. So now this trending is shifting to the generative and new opportunities coming into the generative AI, agentic AI field. Okay. So we have to learn, we have to upskill, right, in this field to get the new skill, right, upgrade your skill and get the new opportunity in this domain, as well as some of the right learners from the non-technical, technical background, right, they are making for transitions, right. So upgrading and upskilling their knowledge. So all these things, right, this will be easier for you guys, okay, to make the transition, make your upscale, okay, and get the new opportunity in this field, right. Right, everyone is talking about the generative AI, agentic AI. So here this is the great opportunity to get time, right, and to get upskill your time, upskill your skill and make the transition, make for the new opportunity in the industry. So this is the batch for 435. And if you have any queries related to this course or any support related to this, okay, you can reach out to this support at the rate logiclabtech.com. Okay. And talking about this batch, okay, so this batch name is Generative AI, Agentic AI. Okay, so we have combined this batch. Why? Because Generative AI is a different, Agentic AI is now is advanced technology, right? So here in the Generative AI, so I have combined this batch, okay, because agentic AI we cannot learn without generative AI. Okay, so that is the reason I have combined this batch into generative AI plus agentic AI. So we will get hands-on, right? How the generative AI is there, what is the generative AI, what are the application, what are the hands-on, okay, what are the different frameworks we are going to learn, and then we are going to into the agentic AI, right? How we are make the automation, okay, how we are create the agent, okay. So all these things we are going to see in the both the parts, generative AI plus agentic AI. And regarding the batch, right? Today is the first demo session, and the timing of the batch is a 6:30 to 7:30 IM in IST. Okay, and regarding the course fees, right? You can see 214 US dollars, and Indian rupees. You can see here 18,880. And this batch will run around 2 months time period. Okay, so this batch include the hands-on session, guys. Okay, we'll have hands-on. First we'll understand the theoretical parts, then we can, once the theoretical part is understand, we can move to the practical side. Okay, how we can implement practically. So there will be no only theoretical, both, right? Theoretical plus practically batch will be. And he talking about the these are the general information, guys. The first three session free to attend. The first session recording, this Zoom link will be shared to the paid participant, and this first two recording will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. Okay, you can watch over there, and day three recording will be shared to the paid participant. Okay, there is no batch safety, no amount refund, and a related, right, session related update you can find on this WhatsApp community. I will paste in the chat box. Okay, if you have it, you can join there in the chat box. Okay, this WhatsApp group community, so that we get the know about this updates. Okay, all the course related updates. Let me paste in the chat box. Okay, fine. And this session, right, this session will be live every day. Okay, and everyday recordings notes will be shared through this LLM graphy application. Okay, LLM graphy application is there, guys. You can see all the day-to-day notes and recording also over there. Okay, so do not get panic about, right, if this session is live. After some completion of this live sessions, we will get the notes over this LLM graphy application, as well as the recording of this class on the daily basis you will get, right? So you can reach out to support team in between this time, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST, Monday to Saturday. Okay, you can note this number, guys. Okay, you can note these two numbers, mobile numbers, and you can note down this email ID also. Okay, you can reach out to anytime. Okay, to support email, support@lifeLabTech.com. And yeah, to job related update, right? Any, so to follow on this social media website also, right? Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Okay, you can get these job related updates. I will provide this in the chat box. Okay, you can join there. So here the agenda of discussion, guys. Okay, so first of all, we will understand what is the AI. Then we will understand the difference between machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, agentic AI. We are going to understand first of all. Then we are going to understand its domain, its application, right? Then we are going to understand syllabus, and then what is the prerequisite for course, and then question answering. Okay, before get starting. So any question, guys, before getting start? Let me allow the permission. Yeah. So I have given permission, guys. Okay. So you can ask your question if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will get started with this. Okay. So you can ask in, I have given permission, guys. Okay. I'm giving permission, all of you. Okay. You can ask, unmute yourself. Okay. Otherwise, you can drop in the chat box. I will be taking your question. Okay. Okay. I can see the chat box. Just 1 second. I'm giving permission to all of you. Okay. Okay. So here you see, you can raise your hand. Okay. So that accordingly, I will give the permission. Okay. So now you can see, I can see some of the doubts here. Okay. Yeah. So video, we will receive the video of all the session uploaded. Yes, yes, definitely. We will get the video of all the sessions as well as the daily notes. Okay. So how many days demo sessions? So here there will be 3 demo session, and yeah, we will right. You can right to the you can make the payment. No worries. Okay, you can payment on the day 1, day 2, or day 3. Not an issue. Okay. But I will recommend it just go through the first demo session, understand the demo session, and then you can judge right whether you are able to understand, you are able to follow. Then you can make decision. Not in worry. Okay. So yeah, great. So any doubt, guys?
Hi Ajit,
Yes,
Dilip
yes.
here.
Yeah, hi.
Ajit, I've seen in the content there's nothing mentioned like NA10 to be having a advanced cloud.
NA10, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we will discuss on this part. This is the recent technology, right? NA10, and there will be agent-to-agent framework will be there, right? MCP is also including the syllabus. Okay, MCP is also including the syllabus. You can see, but along with this new tool, are you aware of this agent-to-agent protocol?
Yes, Ajit, little bit aware because
Yeah,
that
yeah,
company just started using, so we have to
yeah.
learn it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Right. You can see here I have added the one section on this MCP. Okay. But here we will discuss on NA10. Okay. No code tool. All this we are going to discuss. Okay. And then also we are going to do agent to agent protocol also, right? Different company, different organization coming with this different agent, right? So we how we can discuss how we can interact this agent to agent. We are going to discuss on this part also. Okay. No, do not worry. Yeah. Thanks for pointing out. Yeah.
Are any more new topics apart from MCP?
Yeah, you can see MCP will be there, agent to agent protocol will be there, NAT will be there. Okay, so these are the new agentic tool framework, automation framework, guys. Okay, so we'll touch upon this also. And let's suppose in the this batch will be couple of months, right? So there will be let's suppose some new tool is coming there. We will discuss on this part also. Okay, do not worry. Yeah. So here, any other doubt, guys? I can see in the chat box. You can raise your hand. Okay, so I can see. Yeah, I will give permission. Ravindra, you have any questions? Sam, you have any questions? You can ask. Okay, no questions. Let me check the chat box. Okay, how there is one question: how we can connect this course with our existing technologies? I'm working in the infra support. Is there any specific for the developers or TOs? So now guys see, okay. So I can see there are multiple, right? Multiple learners here. Those are interested to make the transition, all right, and upskill, right? So here you can see there are different domain peoples also enroll for this course and upgrade their skill and make into transition to AI course, AI domain. Okay. So definitely you can also make the transition. Okay. And here you can see guys, okay, make the transition in this AI course, right? And you can see, right, it's a not a really difficult. I see in the past batch also, and as per my past experience also, right? People are making transition to AI because whatever the skill required for this, right? We are covering the syllabus itself. Now we have to showcase some project there, right? So that we will be competence, right? We will be able to showcase our knowledge in the interview, right? And we can able to grab the opportunity in the market. Okay, so definitely we can approach for this. Okay, and we can get the opportunity by making the transition, right? Here we can see, yeah, I can see the prerequisite for the course is the right the basics of Python. Okay, prerequisite for this course is basics of Python. But you can see guys, um, in the market, right, or in the C, right, there are the multiple tools that can generate the code also, right? So there is no such prerequisite, but I would suggest, I would recommend it, the Python basic, right? Python coding is required whenever we have to write one of the programming languages is required. Okay, so for this course, we will be providing right the Python course recording. Okay, so I have one previous batch of the Python course. Okay, so I will be providing my Python course recording for you guys. Okay, because it is not compulsory, but if you have this Python coding, it's a good guys. Okay, you can debug the code. Okay, there are the multiple platform no code tool also there. Without coding, we can create the agentic framework. Okay, but with the coding, we can understand some of the workflows require some coding. Okay, so in that case, we can generate the code from the chat GPT. Okay, but whenever we have to debug the code, you can generate also in the chat GPT AI tools like this. Okay, but I will recommend have a knowledge on this code also, right? So I will be providing the recording for the Python course. Okay, so those course recording will be given to you guys. You can, in the meantime, you can go through the one by one day, one lecture, right? So we can complete hands on this Python course also. Yeah. So cloud part, we'll see yes, we will see the AWS as well as the Azure services. Okay. Further, with respect to AI, right? What are the services with respect to AI? Let's suppose we have this AWS SageMaker, okay, AWS Bedrock, okay, then AWS S3 bucket, IAM role. We are going to see from the AWS, and Azure. We are going to see some of the AI services, right, from the Azure, and there how we can deploy the applications, right? These applications on the Azure cloud. We are going to see. Yeah, Python is required, guys. Okay, Python is required for this course. Okay, basic understanding of Python is required. Okay, whenever you start the implementation, okay, so you should have the competence, right? You should have the some practical based on hands-on, right? So this is not a Python course, right? I will recommend. Yeah, definitely we will be providing the Python course recording, right, from my previous batch. So we have to go through the Python recordings and you have to get the hands-on, okay, so that we can get familiar with the Python. Okay, so I will recommend you can generate the code, not an issue, but I will recommend the Python. You can go through the Python and you can understand the basics of Python at least. Okay. Will the Python recording no, the Python recording course, no extra cost. Okay, within it include in this course fees only. Okay, no extra fees for the Python course. Okay, so once you enroll for this course, you will get the Python recording. Okay, yeah. Uh, Certification, I will check with this. Okay, the team. Tomorrow I will make comment on this certification part. I hope you will get the certification of completion of this course. Okay, but let's see. I will confirm. I'm not. I will check with the team. Okay. Yes, yes, definitely. Real time use cases will be shown here. Okay. The data sources, what are the different data sources? We are going to get the data from the GitHub, Kaggle. Okay, there are the different website, guys. Okay, from there we can get the data set, and we will showcase some real time data. Okay, question. This session will be 1 hour. Okay, guys. Daily basis, this session will be 1 hour, 6:30 to 7:30 am. Official certification links. Okay, so certification link, I will comment on this. Okay, guys, in the tomorrow session. Okay, with the tech, I will check with the team. Okay, support team and admin team, whether the certification will be provided or not. So I will comment on tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow session. Should we need both generative and agentic AI shipped in this company in US enough? So here guys see, okay. So generative and agentic AI, you can learn, right? Generative AI, agentic AI, okay. But now you can see in the interview, okay, whenever you appear for the interview, they will ask the question from generative AI as well as the agentic AI. They will not ask specific question to generative AI. They will not ask the question to agentic AI. So that is the reason I have included this course as a combined course, right? Instead of making the separate course, right? So in the individual course, combine this generative and agentic AI so that whatever the question from generative and agentic AI we will catch. Okay, we will able to handle this question. So that is recommendation. My recommendation to learn, right, both generative and agentic AI, because if we learn this agentic AI, we will not have the knowledge on the generative AI. So then how to what is the different architecture in the generative AI, what is the LLM, what is the RAG architecture, what are the different component, what is the LangChain, we are not able to understand, right? So for that purpose, generative AI is very much important, right? So first of all, we start with the generative AI, then after completion of basic foundation understanding complete, then we are moved to the agentic AI. Okay. What day of week session will be IST side? So here you can see Monday to Saturday, 1 hour. Okay, 6:30 to 7:30 I am in the morning, IST morning. So Kaggle, okay, the Kaggle, GitHub, okay, you can say GitHub, okay. So these are the different platform, guys. Okay, so here So Kaggle, GitHub, okay, there are the multiple platforms. Okay, so I will discuss on this part. Okay, whenever you start. Okay, so what are the different data source? Right, we can discuss on our personal data, means our different open source data also, right? So how we can utilize for our data analysis. Okay, yeah. So let's get started. Okay, yeah, let's get started with the session, guys. Okay, I will take your question. Okay, later. So yeah, I can see a raised hand. Sam, you have any questions? You can ask. Okay, no questions.
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, this is a very good course, but you content like if you see, I've gone through all the pages and all is very heavy, like 30 pages is coming. So
Mhm.
really, you're going to cover in the 2 months all this stuff because artificial intelligence like AI agentic is like a very vast. So it's not understand very easily. Are you going to show any practically how to implement, or only PPT will run and explain the themes?
No, 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 guys. Okay, PPT will not be there. Okay, so we will
Yes.
practically hands-on. Okay, so just we can write for sure. We can go the practically. Okay, you can see, guys. I have previous sessions also. Okay, previous batch also from the which was the artificial intelligence. Okay, not the generative and agent again. You can see there I have gone to the practical, hands-on practical. There are some guys I can see in this course also. I join. Okay, you can ask their experience also, right? So you can see whatever the batch, right, I will be taking, there will be practical, hands-on practical sessions. Okay. There will be no only PPT. Okay. So we will, right, let's suppose generative AI, we are going to do some project, okay, hands-on project. And then after this generative AI, Agentic will start, right? Agentic also, we are going to build some, how Agentic RAG will be there, how the different agent, right? Kiruya, Autogen. Okay, I will be implementing this practically. Different lang graph will be there. Okay, so those practically I will be implementing all these things, guys. Okay, so let's about talking about the syllabus. Okay, so let me just walk you through the syllabus. Okay, so first of all, we will understand what is the generative AI, what are the different applications. Okay, then we evaluation of large language model we are going to understand, right? And then we are going to understand this different LLM models. Okay, there are the transform architecture, which is very much important, guys. Okay, before starting the generative AI and all this. Okay, transform architecture, without transform architecture we cannot understand what is the encoder part, what is the decoder part, how this LLM are trained. Okay, so these are the different LLM. Okay, decoder part, encoder part, we are going to understand T4 BERT models. Okay, and then we are going to understand what is the open source LLM versus uh, right, paid this enterprise LLM. We are going to understand closed source LLM also, GPT, Cloud, Gemini. Okay, DeepSeek model also we are going to understand. Then we are going to understand what is the key terminology utilizing this generative AI course, right? Then we are going to understand the different LLM ecosystem: OpenAI, Hugging Face, Cohere, Google, okay, Anthropic, okay. Then we are going to understand the different tools also: Grok API, Grok Cloud, ChatGPT, Playground. All these things we are going to understand, and there will be hands-on session on this, okay. And then we are going, once this first topic is completed, then we are going to understand what is the foundation models. Okay, text-based model, vision-based model, multi-model. So what is the difference between them, how we can practically implement this. Okay, and these are the different model provider. Okay, so OpenAI, Hugging Face. Okay, these are the model provider, how we can access, how we can implement practically. We'll go through it practically and hands-on. Okay, so hands-on session will be there definitely. And then we are going to understand what are the LLM capability, how it is useful for the text generation, text classification, summarization, text extraction, reasoning, translation. Okay, structure output. Okay, then we are going to understand how this LLM we can utilize for the vision and multi-model. Okay, this is the Gemini vision model, GPT model, vision model is there. Okay, so apart from the text data, we can deal with the image data, video data. Okay, so all this data we can understand. Then we have this different use cases: invoice extract image, then document visual, chart assistance. All these practically sessions will be there. Okay, and then after that we are going to understand the prompt engineering, which is a foundation for this LLMs. Okay, what is the different types of prompt engineering we are going to understand: zero shot prompting, one shot prompting, few shot prompting, chain of thought prompting, react prompting, tree of thought prompting. We are going to understand how it is practically important. Okay, then we are going to understand what are the prompt patterns. Okay, and the summary pattern, extract pattern, compare, rewrite pattern, generate patterns. Okay, then we are going to understand what is the prompt and its tooling, prompt tooling. Okay, there is a LangChain framework we are going to understand, And from this LangChain framework, we are going to understand completely. Okay, so how this LangChain will be utilized for this. First of all, in the generative AI, we are going to understand the LangChain as an open source framework, which is helpful for the building the smart AI application. Later part in the agentic AI, we are, in the LangChain in the generative AI itself, we are going to understand the land graph framework also, guys. Okay, so land graph, how we can create the frameworks. Okay, the practical hands-on the frameworks also. Agentic RAG. Okay, how we can create with the land graph also. So we will go discuss on this part also. Okay, and then we are going to understand this transformer. Okay, transformer architecture, how it is helpful. Then LangChain frameworks is different component of LangChain. What is the prompt template, LangChain tool, agent, memory? Okay, what is the conversation? Different types of memory we are going to see. Then in the LangChain component, we are going to see different document loaders. Okay, where there are different types of document loader, the chains. Okay, then we are going to understand the memory, vector database. Okay, all these things we are going to do. And then a tool, right? Agent type, we are going to understand different types of agent. Okay, all these things we are going to understand. Then we are going to understand a retriever RAG architecture. Okay, so in this RAG architecture, there is a we are going to understand the architecture, and there are different component document loader. Then we are going to understand chunking strategy. Okay, different chunking strategy are very much important. Then embedding models are very much important to understand. Then vector store, we are going to understand this PyS, ChromaDB, Pinecore, Azure Cosmos DB. These are the different databases. Okay, vector database we are going to understand. Then how it retriever, right? How the retriever works, right? What is the base of the retriever? How the backend is going to work? And there are different types of retriever we are going to touch upon. Okay, on the practical side. Then we are going to understand the memory. What are the different types of memory utilized for this conversation? Okay, store the past history transaction. Then this will be hands-on project will be there for this. And then we have this advanced GenAI project deployment. Okay, so we are going to get some hands-on project also, and we are going to deploy on this Streamlit Cloud, Hugging Face, and Azure Web Cloud also. We are going to deploy this project. Okay, and then we are going to see the cloud services for generative AI. Okay, Amazon Bedrock services, Amazon SageMaker, S3 Bucket, IAM roles and policy. We are going to see on AWS Cloud. And Azure Cloud, we are going to Bedrock service, this Azure Web App deployment, we are going to see. Okay, Azure Data Foundry is there, guys. Okay, AI Foundry is the new services in the Azure. We are going to touch upon this. Okay, how we can practically implement. And then we are going to see how we can set up the environment, how we can create the credentials, permissions, we can deploy, how we can set up the all the configuration for the deployment. Then we are going to see how the foundation of agentic AI. Okay, what is the agentic AI? What is the agent? Then we are going to understand the different components of agent. Okay, then we are going to understand the agent frameworks. Okay, there are the multiple agent frameworks we are going to understand hands-on. And then multi-agent frameworks also we are going to understand. Okay, multi-agent frameworks we are going to means single versus multiple agent, how we can cooperate. Okay, how we can talk, how we can distribute the card, how we can hands off the task. Okay, all these things we are going to understand from this framework like Trivia, Land Graph, Atogen. These are the frameworks we are going to understand. Okay, in this course. And then we have the these are the sequence, guys. Okay, coordination, how sequential, parallel, multi. This part will be comes once we are going to practical. Okay, hands-on practical in the Creo, Atogen. Okay, all these things will be there. Then we are going to understand land graph also. Land graph is for the agent framework. Okay, what is the land graph? What is the state? What is the direct graph? Okay, what is the agent node? What is the age and nodes? We are going to understand how we can route this agent. Okay, particular direction, particular logic, and then how we can understand the state management, in memory integration, all these things practically. Okay, the practical session will be there. Then we're going to understand one by one Creo. Okay, what is the Creo? Then we can hands-on project on the Creo. Then we are going to understand the text to SQL agent framework. Okay, then apart from this we are going to understand this agentic use case for the API integration. Okay, so agentic RAG will be there. Okay, how we can real-time information will be searched, real-time information will be catch from the different APIs. Okay, or different databases. So just go through it. I'm just going through high level. Okay, guys. Memory will be there. How we can in the memory, how it will store the previous transaction. Okay, in this memory, previous conversation. The how we can agent will be evaluation and safety guardrail services. Okay, so all these sessions will be there. Agent UI integration like Streamlit, graduate integration will be there. Hands-on session will be there. Okay, and then we are going to understand the project also, right? You can see the practical agentic React, QA-based, land graph, real-time retrieval. So these are the project, hands-on project will be implemented. And then after this, we are going to understand this model context protocol. What is this model? What is the server? What is the client? How we can interact with this? How we can create this server and client? Okay, we are going to see. And along apart from this, also we are going to see some of the parts, right? From this agent to agent framework. Okay, how we can agent to agent protocol is there. N10 no code tool also we are going to see. Okay. So any question guys on this high level syllabus? Yes.
The syllabus is very good, but the problem for reading also taking a lot of time, right? How it is possible to complete within the 2 months? At least 3 to 4 months required a time frame.
Yeah, guys. Okay. So here you can see. Okay, in the generative AI. Okay, in the generative AI first month. Okay, around 20 to 25 days. Okay. We will complete this generative AI course. Okay, around 1 month, within 1 month, and next 1 to 1.5 month. Okay, two to this batch will run to 2 to 3 months, guys. Okay. Okay, means it's a based upon complete your understanding and pace. Okay, so you have the questions, right? I have to take the questions, right? I have to answer each and doubt, clarify each and every doubt. So it's upon based upon your batch space, guys. Okay, so it will decide, right? 2 month or 2.5 month or 3 month. So I will be covering it 2 to 3 month time period this course. Okay, but make sure that this will be hands-on, complete hands-on. I will not running just PPT. Okay, I see there are lots of class in the market. Just they run to the PPT. Okay, and there's no hands-on. Okay, just only one session will be hands-on. Okay, this session, this class will be not like this. From day one session, we'll get the hands-on, guys. Okay, so do not worry about this. Okay.
Mr. Hello, Ajay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, just to add, just a follow-up question from what the previous guy just spoke about the timing.
Yeah.
The course material is really dense, and you've also included hands-on session. And I don't know if that hands-on session, if you're going to be using a day, say it's a Saturday, make it maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, so that if we are working on any project, we can finish the project. Because if I've seen things like Crew AI there, I've seen land graph, those are all things that you in 1 hour you will not finish them. So maybe you just have to I know that you've already done them. Maybe you redo them again. You see how long it will take you, and the student will be interrupting you, asking you questions while you're doing them. So if you're using Saturday, you can make Saturday maybe 2-3 hours, because even 2 hours is not enough, so that people know already what they'll be doing. So that when they are coming that they know that today, okay, we are going to do this hands-on, and it's going to take a long time. And mind you, there'll be chances that there'll be errors. You have to troubleshoot, so you need that extra time. So that 2 month period is just not like you even go half of that project that you're giving us, except that you'll be doing some shortcut. But if you're following the project the way you're giving us, you need at least 4 months.
Okay. So now, guys, see. Okay. So I think you write previously batch from this this artificial intelligence or no? Yeah. Okay. So here guys see. Okay. So yeah, thanks for pointing out this. Okay. So now guys see. Okay. So here, okay, I know, right? Some of the project, right? Some of the sessions required 2 hours, 3 hours, right, to complete this project, right? Hands-on sessions. Okay. So I know, right? So how we can manage? So let's suppose, right, we are not in the hurry to complete this course within the 2 month, right? So we will take time. Okay, it's not a 2 month, it's fixed time. Okay, we will take some more time also, right? So I know, right? We'll extend because of based upon the pace again. But before that 2 months is not possible, right? But at least 2 months is possible, right? 2 months to 3 months we can extend. Okay, 2 months to 2.5 months, right? But there will be I will make sure that guys. Okay, so let's suppose we are taking the 1 hour session. Okay, in the 1 hour session, let's suppose some part of the project is completed. Later part, you have to practice on this part. Okay, and then in this tomorrow session, right, we will discuss on the later half part of this session, right? So we will cover this one project in the 2 sessions, 3 sessions. Okay, required 4 sessions also we can cover. So do not worry about this. I will take care. Okay, I will make sure that we will get the all these things resolved, all these things in the integrated form. Okay, so there will be no, okay, no means hurry to complete this in the 1 hour. Okay, so I will take these sessions. Okay, let's suppose that whenever we are starting the project, some project might get completed the 1 hour. Okay, basic project, but another project which might take 2 sessions, 3 sessions. So we will divide in these sessions. Okay, so do not worry. So we will get the practice as well as the sessions, right? Completion of this project in the 2 sessions, 3 sessions. So right. So So that is the reason. Okay, we have completed this. We have kept in the 1 hour class. Okay, I know, but this is a today's first class, right? So we have some more doubts we have to clarify. But later part, whenever we are in the start in the classes, okay, we will discuss on the technical side only, right? Once we get enrolled, once we started for this course, right? We will just technical side, right? And what is the doubt, we will clarify there. So it will take some more sessions, right? Complete the project and hands-on troubleshoot all these things, but we will manage, right? So we will manage in this 1 hour. Okay, we will require, we can take extend up to 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay, like this we can. This is the upcoming session, right? But not an issue, do not worry about this. Okay, I will take care. Batch will extend. Okay, sometime batch will extend 2 months to 3 months. Okay, 2 months to 2.5 months. But there will be hands-on sessions and we will be taking care, right? We will get the enough opportunity to get hands-on the before getting the next class. Okay, so and I'm expecting guys, okay, from you. Okay, so do your dedicate, right? Dedicate time, okay, on the assignment, on the practical hands-on. Okay, what are the day-to-day material is completed, you have to do the practical hands-on also. Okay, I hope you got the point. Kubernetes not covered. Okay, so here we will discuss on this GitHub action. Okay guys, for this deployment. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so let me ask the question guys. Okay, so here, so what is the artificial intelligence, guys? Okay, what is the artificial intelligence? Can anyone tell me? So I hope my notepad is visible, guys. Yes, yes or no? Yeah, just give me confirmation, I can proceed, guys.
We can see
Notepad is visible. This one not visible. I am drawing something here. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thanks for confirmation, guys. Okay, so now you can see. Let me ask one question. What is the artificial intelligence? Okay, so first of all, we will understand, guys. Okay, first of all, we will understand what is the artificial intelligence. Then later part, we'll just understand the machine learning, deep learning, generative and agentic AI. Okay, so these are the four components. Okay, so this is the artificial intelligence is the big picture, guys. Okay, so artificial intelligence is nothing but the very big picture. Okay, so here you can see the machine can think and act smartly like a human. Okay, in the artificial intelligence, we are building the applications or we are the machine. Okay, so machine can think and act smartly. Okay, like a human. Okay, so now you can see, or we can say simply, okay, you can simply say we are building the application. Okay, so we are building the applications. Okay, the second point you can say the applications that can perform its own its own task without, okay, without human intervention. Okay, so guys, see some of the example I will be giving here. Okay, some of the examples I will be giving here, so that understand this, what is this artificial intelligence. Okay, so here we can see the virtual assistants. Okay, so here for example, okay, virtual assistants, like you know, right guys, Siri, Alexa, right? Are you aware of this? Siri, Alexa, Google assistants? Yes, no? Yeah, so what we'll do, so this will, right, we are passing this voice command, right? We are passing the voice command and then it will perform the task like, let's suppose we are sitting, right, set the reminders, right? Let's suppose we are saying that play the music, search the information, right? So this will application will follow this your voice command and it will perform your understand the text, right? Voice command, it will convert voice into text, understand the text, and then it will, what will do, it will perform some actions. Okay, so this is the application of AI, right? Right. So other application we can build the chatbot application, right? The chatbot application like a customer support chatbot. Just one second. Okay. So now you can see we have the chatbot application, right? So another application of this AI, we can say chatbot application. Okay. So the customer support chatbot. Okay. The customer support chatbot means, let's suppose we can answer the every question, solve the problems, the guide the user without any human help, right? So this is the chatbot application of this AI application. Okay. So you can see there is another application, we can say recommendation system, right? Recommendation system will be there. Okay. So can anyone list this recommendation system application, guys, where we can utilize? Are you aware of Netflix movie suggestion, Amazon movie suggestion, product suggestion, YouTube music video suggestion? Are you agree with me? Yes. So it will, yeah, what will do? You have study your preference. You have study your past history, and based upon this past history, your data preference, okay, your preferences, it will suggest, right, what you might like. Okay. So this is the recommendation system. This is the another application, okay, of this AI application. Okay. Then we have the self-driving car is the famous example, right? The self-driving car is the very famous example of this AI applications. In the self-driving car, like Tesla autopilot, right? These are the different AI. It will understand, right? Follow the traffic rules, drive safety. It will make the adjustment, change the lanes, right? So these are the applications of this AI application. Okay. So this is the overall AI. Okay. And in this AI, we have the another field, guys. Okay. In this AI, we have the another field as a machine learning. Okay. Machine learning is a part of this AI. Okay. You can see this is the another field is called the machine learning. Okay. So another part of this AI is, you can say it is a subset. Okay. You can see it is a subset of this AI, right? We can say it is a subset of AI. Yeah. It is a machine learning is nothing but the subset of AI where we are making some, right, statistical analysis, visualization, predictions, right? So this all these things comes under this machine learning, right? So you can say I will write like this, where we can study, right, statistical analysis, statistical tool. Okay, statistical analysis. Okay, some visualization there, statistical visualization will be there. Okay, then we are making some predictions, right? Some prediction, statistical prediction will be there. Then we can utilize the forecasting, right? So this is the predictions. Then we have the forecasting. Okay, this all this, right? So here we can see in the one line, if you guys want to say, so this is the right? This machine learning is nothing but the branch of artificial intelligence which learn from data and improve their performance automatically without being explicitly programmed. Okay, so this is the definition of this. Okay, this is the definition of this machine learning. What is the definition? Okay, so you can say learn from data. It is the branch of artificial intelligence, or it is a subset of AI. Okay, learn from data, which is very much important. Learn from data and make prediction or improve the performance automatically without being explicitly programmed. Okay, so that is called machine learning. So what are the applications of machine learning, guys? Okay, so you can see the famous application of this machine learning is the emails, right? Email spam filter. Okay, email spam filter is a very famous application, guys, for this. machine learning application. Okay, here you can see the machine learning. What will do? It will learn, right? It will learn this. Okay, whenever we are building this application for this email spam filter, in this case, what will happen? Machine learning learn thousands of email, and it will decide whether it is spam or it is not spam. Okay, so this filter automatically filter the not spam mail, new mail into the in your email. Okay, in your inbox. Okay, it will automatically filter. Okay, first of all, it will learn based upon thousands of email. All right. Oh, sorry. And then automatically filter the new spam email from your inbox. Okay, so this is the one of the application from the email spam filter. Then we have this fraud detection in the banking, guys. Okay, fraud detection. Okay, fraud detection in banking application. Okay, in the banking. So here, what we'll do in the machine learning, it detect the unusual spending. Okay, unusual spending of patterns. Okay, in the fraud detection. Okay, so it will understand what is the some unusual patterns, unusual transactions. Okay, and it will flag. Okay, machine learning assumption, it will flag and it will suspicious the understand flag the suspicious transaction. Okay, this is the fraud detection in the machine learning in the banking domain. Then we have the predictive text and autocorrect. Okay, these are the another applications also there. Okay, so you can see here in the right differentiate between the AI and machine learning. Can I write in the one single line? Okay, so now you can see in the single line, guys. Okay, I'm writing here. AI is nothing but the it is a big concept. Okay, very vast. Okay, and the machine acting smart like human. Okay, here you can see machine acting smart like humans. Okay, and here another we can say the machine learning, right? So machine learning, you can see the part of AI where machine learn from data. Machine learn from data. Okay, so this is the as of now we understood what is this AI. AI is a very big concept, big picture. Okay, so the whenever a machine we are creating the application or machine, okay, acting like a smart like a human, we generally call is the high level, high word. Okay, as the AI application. Okay, and in the AI application we saw, right, some of the application like virtual assistant. We are creating the virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa. These are the some of the products, guys. These are built into the AI application, right? Then chatbot application, recommend system, self-driven car. So these are the applications of AI, right? Here we can see this acting as smart, okay, like a human, right? Without we just passing the voice command, it will understand voice command, right? It will perform the task. Okay, chatbot application, it will support, right? So let's suppose we are on the e-commerce platform or product, right? So we are having some issue with this product. So it will check, right, what is the issue. It will try to resolve the issue without any human interaction, right? So this is the chatbot application. Recommended system, we know, right? We are based upon our history preferences. It will recommend some new movie, new music, new what you might like, right? The self-driven guide, it make the decision without based upon real-time scenario, right? Real-time analysis, right? By using the computer vision analysis, right? So that these are the smart application we can build using the AI application. And the machine learning is a subset of this AI. Okay, and in which we can, right, we can say we are learning from the data, right? We are processing some data to machine to understand, and then machine automatically, right, understand, right? Whenever we are passing the new data, it automatically understand without being explicitly programmed, right? So it is a subset of AI in which we are going to understand statistical analysis, visualization, prediction, forecasting. This all these applications will be there in this machine learning, right? For another example of spam emails, right? Based upon your index, let's suppose we are giving the thousands of email to learn this machine learning. Whenever the new mail comes, it will understand, right, whether it is the spam or not spam based upon your past learning of the data, right? So this how email spam filter will be there. Then fraud detection, right? So it will understand the usual transaction. We are training the data on the usual, right? What is the usual unusual transaction, and then understand the any anomaly detection is there, any unusual transaction is there in the banking. Okay, so this is how we learn this. What is the artificial intelligence and machine learning in the big picture? Okay, high level. Then inside this we have this new, right? Inside this we have the deep learning, guys. Okay, so we can see inside this we can say we have the, okay, this is nothing but the deep learning. Okay, so here I'm writing here. Okay, this is the deep learning. Can you say deep learning is a part of subset of EML? Yes, it is a subset of machine learning, right? ML, we can say in the short part, machine learning we can call it the ML. So you can see this machine learning is a subset of AI, right? Machine learning is a subset of AI. This deep learning is a subset of machine learning, right? We can say it is a subset of machine learning. And this what we are doing. So here we are going to understand different architecture. Okay, so here we are going to use the we are using this artificial neural networks. Okay, so it's like a human brain. Okay, so here in this deep learning, what we are doing, uses artificial neural networks. Okay, artificial neural networks, and it is like a inspired by human brain, guys. Okay, it is inspired from human brain, learn from the large data. Okay, so to learn from large data. Okay, learn from the large data. Okay, so you can see we automatically discover the pattern, right? In the machine learning we have to understand the features, right? We have to discover the patterns, and then we have to make the machine learning models, right? But here we can see automatically discover the patterns, right? You can see automatically we can say discover patterns. So here we don't require the feature selection technique, guys. Where we can, in the machine learning we require feature selection technique, right? Here automatically discover the patterns and make decision. I can say without much human feature engineering and feature selection. Okay, feature engineering and selection, feature selection. Okay, so you can see, yeah, and it is used for this. Which task we are generally utilized for this image? Okay, very right. Image data. Okay, image recognition. We are using for image recognition. Then we are using the speech, the natural language. Okay, and big data analysis. Okay, whenever you have the big data, in that case we are going to for this deep learning. Okay, big data analysis. Okay, so now we can see, guys, here. Okay, in generally deep learning we are going to see the different architecture. Okay, those are architecture, nothing but the, we have this ANN architecture, then we have the CNN architecture, right? Then RNN architecture will be there, recurrent neural networks. Then we have LSTM architecture is there, GRU architecture is there, right? So we have the different architecture, right? These are the different architecture we generally cover in this deep learning: ANN, CNN, RNN, LSTM, and GRU. Okay, these are the different architecture. Okay, so here, and then after that we are going to understand this transformer architecture. Okay, transform architecture very much important in the generative AI. Okay, without transform architecture we cannot learn. Okay, generative AI, transform. Okay, transfer is very much important application. And likewise, we have this another architecture. We have this BERT architecture is also there. Okay, so these are the different architecture Okay, whenever we enter into the transform architecture, then there is a field, right? Generative AI will be there. Okay, you can see generative field will be the next field. Okay, generative AI. Okay, this is from this transform architecture, you generate the new field. Okay, we are going to understand, start the generative AI. Okay, so now till now we learn this, what is the AI, right? So and then this machine learning is subset of AI, and deep learning is subset of this you can say machine learning. And then another field, guys. Okay, there is another field, we can say generative AI. Okay, so this field I'm writing here below. Okay, so now you can see. Let me write down the. I think I have written the example, right? Yeah, image caption, face recognition, right? Right. Okay, fine. Then in the generative AI, we are going to see the generative AI. Okay, in the generative AI, what is there? There are two types of model, guys. Okay, the one model is the discriminative models, and one model is the generative AI model, right? So in the discriminative model, what we have, the task classification based, prediction based, right? Generative AI is the generate the new data, new content. Okay, so this is for generative AI. So let me write the generative AI here. Okay, so here from here we are going to start, guys, learning. Okay, generative AI. Then I will showcase the agentic AI. So you can see it is a type of artificial intelligence. Okay, we can see here we can write it is a type of AI. Okay, it is a subset. We can say subset of deep learning, or we can say it is a type of AI. Okay, that can create a new content. Okay, that can create new content. Okay, new content. New contents means, like, suppose we have the text. Okay, text will be generated. We know, right? Here is in the chat GPT like application, right? Gemini, chat GPT, cursor, perplexity, right? We are using this application, right? So what will do, it will, let's suppose we are asking the text input, it will give the text output, right? It will give the image, audio, video, right? Then we have the generate the new image, right? We can generate the new image, we can generate the video, right? We can generate the Sora is there, OpenAI Sora is there, right? So there are multiple applications now, as of now. Okay, then we can generate the new music, new code. Also, we can generate the new code, right? Image, video, audio, right? Audio data. Okay, so we can create the new data, guys. Okay, like, and these are looks like human made. Okay, this image, audio, right? Music, audio, right? All this it will create the new data, new content. Okay, and it look like a it is made as by human, right? So it will, okay, it will not just analyze. Okay, so generative AI, we can say it is not just, okay, it will not just understand. Okay, it will not just understand, analyze the data, it generates something new. Okay, so you can say, I can write here, it doesn't analyze data only, okay, it generates something new. Okay, new by learning patterns from existing data. So now guys, see, in the generative field, okay, so you know, right, large language model, right? So large language model, what happened? So it is a utilizes billions of data, guys. Okay, in the over the internet, over the web, or the Wikipedia, right? So all the data, books, open source, okay, it is used to train this large language model. And once this large language model are trained on this all the over open source data, then it will understand the patterns, right? Understand the patterns, understand the languages, understand the structure, understand the grammar, all these things. Okay, in different language, English like language, different other languages also, and it will generate the new content, whatever the as per the into human input. Okay, so you can see some of the application of generative AI. Okay, so these are the applications you can see. Text generation, right? So we know, right? Text generation, we can generate the new text, right? So this is the text generation. Like we know, right, guys, a chat GPT application, right? Chat GPT, we might all of you use, right? Gemini is there, right? Then we have this perplexity is there, cursor is there, all many application is there, right? Grok is there. Okay, perplexity is there. Okay, cloud is there. Okay, so there are multiple. Okay, so this will, we can write a blog stories. Okay, answer the questions. Okay, in the natural language. Okay, then we have this image generation. Okay, so we have this another application of image generation. Okay, so here you can see we have the DALI, right? So this is the open AI, right? DALI is the open AI. Then we have the mid journey. Okay, mid journey application is there. Then stable diffusion is there. Okay, stable diffusion. Okay, so the image generation, and then we have in the image generation we can create the new arts. Okay, creative arts, design the logo, generate the product, right? Product images like in this image generation. And then we have the another application like code generation. Okay, in the code generation we have the GitHub pilot. Okay, GitHub Copilot. Okay, GitHub Copilot is there. Then Replit AI is there. Okay, then Cursor is a very famous. Okay, for this. Okay, for coding, Cursor is very famous, guys. Okay, Cursor. Cursor, GitHub Copilot is there. ChatGPT is also there for the code. Okay, we can write for the code from the ChatGPT also. Okay, but Cursor is a very much preferred one. Cursor, the GitHub Copilot is very much preferred. Okay, then we can say the music and audio creation. Okay, music and audio creation. Okay, so in the music and audio creation, we have this Ava. Then we have Junk Box. Okay, it will compose the music, generate the sound effect, voice cloning. Okay, so these are the application, AI application. Okay, so then we have the video generation, guys. Okay, video generation. In the video generation, we know, right? We have this. There is a one famous application, Runway EML. Then Sora, OpenAI Sora. Okay, and Pika Labs. Okay, so these are the application of for the video generation. Okay, for a healthcare application we have this generate new drugs, molecules, design the proteins. Okay, so for the healthcare application, education and training also there, right? Create the personalized training material. All right, you can see here nowadays education industry also lots of using this AI application, guys. Okay, education and training, then defense. Okay, so there are also multiple application of AI is there. Then agriculture, right? These are the different application creating the personalized learning material. Okay, in the I'm not writing this. Okay, but here you can see in the education training we can create in this personalized learning materials, quizzes, explanation. Okay, gaming entertainment industry is there. Okay, in the gaming industry we know, right, it's a very vast industry, gaming and entertainment, VFX, all these effects, right, new effects we are. Okay, we are generating new characters, levels, okay, new storylines, right, in this gaming and industry, right? So these are the applications, right? So these are the applications comes under this generative AI. Okay. So now guys see what we learned so far, right? So artificial intelligence, right? Artificial like machine think and act like smart like human, right? So here we are building the application. This application perform the task without human intervention, right? So some of the examples: Siri, Alexa, Google, chatbot, right? Recovery system, self-driven car. Then we learn this machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but the subset of AI, right? Subset of AI. We are the learning from the data, right? We are learning from the its patterns, past history, right? And it is we are making some statistical analysis, visualization, prediction, forecasting. Okay, so we are going to deal with this application like email spam filtering, the fraud detections. These are the very famous application of machine learning. And then deep learning is a subset, right? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It uses the artificial neural networks to learn from the large data, right? It discover the patterns, right? And discover the patterns, discover the hidden relation between the patterns, right? Make the decision without with human, right? Much human intervention, much feature engineering, much feature selection. And these are some application like image recognition, speech recognition, natural language, big data application, big data analysis, right? And in the deep learning we are going to understand this ANN, CNN, RNN, LSTM, GRU, right? And when this transform architecture comes, then we are going to start with the new field, right? Generative AI. And then in the generative AI, the types of AI, what can create the new content, right? That can create a new content like text, image, video, audio, right? Music. There are lots of, right? I listed some of these. Okay, it doesn't only analyze the data; it will generate something new by learning the patterns, learning the past history. Okay, from the existing data, and these are the text generation application, image generation. Okay, text generation, text summarization, generation, and summarization. We can say. Okay, image generation, code generation, music, audio creation, video creation, education training, gaming, entertainment. These are the all different application guys. Okay, of this AI. Okay, any questions on this guys? Yes, anyone? Any questions? No. Okay, so now guys. Okay, I know so time is over. I will take some doubt. Okay, I was explaining this agentic AI itself, but I will explain this. Okay, what is the agentic AI? Okay, what are the example of agentic AI? And then we are going to understand what is the large language model. Okay, what are the application? What are the examples? Okay, and then we are going to understand the evaluation of this large language model. Okay, how it is large language model, how it is come to into existence. Okay, how the evolution of this large language model. Okay, what we can perform, what we cannot perform this large language model. Then we can understand the difference between LLM or say AI agent. Then we can understand the component of AI agent. Okay, so this how we can gradually proceed, guys. Okay, one by one. So now, if you have any questions, I will take your doubt. Yes, guys, one by one, you can raise your hand. I will give permission. You can ask your questions. Any doubt? Yes, you can ask your questions. Yeah. I have given permission actually.
So basically, how long will it take for just the generative AI completion, not going into agentic, but just generative AI incomplete, like from foundation models to generative AI?
Yeah, it's around 1 month, right? It's around 1 month. It will complete for the generative AI.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah,
thanks.
it will take some more time also, but at least 1 month is required because generative AI is a very vast field, right? Here we are not just understand the theoretical part, right? We have to practically implement the site. So we are going to understand how we can practically implement using the lang chain, lang graph, right? So practically. So it will take some time, at least 30 days, 40 dator, okay, for the generator to complete. Yeah. Ravindra, yes, you have any questions you can ask. I have given permission, Ravi. Okay. Any other doubt, guys? Yes, any other doubt you can ask. You can ask in the chat box or you can directly raise your hand. I will give permission, guys. Okay. Mahesh, you have any questions? Mahesh, SN Rao, Rajkiran.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
So after completion this course, so what is the position to be applied in
Okay.
future?
Yeah, yeah. So here guys see, there are multiple designation in this AI industry. Okay, as a AI, AI engineer. Okay, and there is another like data scientist is there. Okay, generative AI engineer is there. Okay, these are the relevant designation. Okay, generative AI engineer, AI engineer, AI research engineer. Okay, and then these are the, and then software engineer also, right? So these are the designation might be varied. Okay, but you can say whenever you're applying for the job, I will be walking you through, right, how you can check your the job JD. Okay, job description, right, before applying the job, right? So in the JD they will mention like a research scientist. Okay, but they are expecting like skill like a agentic AI, generative AI. So then you can apply for that research scientist also, right? AI engineer. Okay, let's suppose in the AI they explicitly mentioned in the JD required this generative and agentic AI expert. So you can definitely apply there, right? So here from this learning this course, at least you will get the understanding of 3 years people, right? 2 years people, 3 years people having the knowledge. You will get this knowledge from this course. Okay, not this is not a just a beginner course, guys. Okay, it is an advanced course. You will expect at least 2 to 3 years experience, guys, knowledge from this course. Okay.
Okay, at least 2 years experience required to apply.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You can see in this okay syllabus, okay, what we are going to cover, at least 2 to 3 years person knowledge what having. So that much knowledge you will get from this course. Okay, it is not just a beginner friendly. Okay, it is a not, it is from beginner to advanced level course. Okay, this is the beginner to advanced level course. So definitely you will learn, right, something here, upgrade your skill, and definitely you can approach to the job, right? How can, let's suppose you are from the non-technical guys, we are on the different technology tools. Okay, but how we can manage to the HR to schedule your call, right? So you have to, right, there is some tacts. Okay, we will discuss on the separately on the HR sessions, right? On the job resume session, HR session we will discuss on the last. But there we have to, right, we have to deal with the HR, right? How we can deal with the calls, how we can deal with the emails, right? How we can schedule your interview, right, from the non-technical to technical interview, right, from the fresher, from the experienced guy, how we can different aspect, how we can deal with. So I will be discussing on this part. Okay, so here let's suppose you are the non-technical background and you are making the transition, so we have to they are like hands-on project. So you can say, right, I was there, but I have performed, I was there in the different, my role decision was different, but I my work was the similar, like the deriving this working on the generative AI, agentic AI, a couple of years I'm working on there, right? So we can make easily transition and they will check your knowledge. Okay, so are you good with the computer in this knowledge, generative AI, RAG architecture, fine tuning, then agentic AI, different framework, land graph, crew AI, right? Then we have the different framework, Atogen, right? So these are the different frameworks, and they will ask what is the difference, what is the how we can implement, what is the land graph. It is very much important, right? So we can, they will ask the technicality, and then if we are able to clear it, then you can make the easily transition, guys. Okay, from the non-technical, other background experience, you can definitely. But here I would suggest, but recommendation, your dedicated time is very much important, guys. Okay, whatever you are spending here, 2 months, 3 month time, you have to dedicately, right, and you have to seriously take this time, right? We are making the transition. We are not here just to attending the class, right? But we are making some proactive action, right, towards our journey, right? This whenever we are spending 2 months, 3 months time, it would spend our 20, 30 years of time of the next time, right? Years of times, upcoming days. So I would suggest take it seriously, take it positively, and take it, right, start working on this, right? So day onwards, right? So it will give the really great opportunity, and this is my responsibility. Okay, all the syllabus topics, right, will be covered here. Okay, and there is, let's suppose in the 2 3 months time period, the new tools, new technologies coming, I will be covering on that part also. Do not worry about this. Okay, whenever the new tools, new technology coming, we will discuss, okay, on this part also, because this field is, right, upgrading, evaluating, right, each and every day, right? You have to learn something new. We have to keep updating yourself, ourselves, right? So we have to keep the learning opportunity, right? We have to make the collaboration. You are not only one working person. as a team, right? Whenever you are entering the AI field, AI industry, so you will be given some training, guys. Okay, a couple of months, 6 months, 3 months, they will provide the training, and that we have the hands-on training here itself. But after into making the transition, you will not get the directly project, guys. Okay, some rare scenario will 1 2% will get the direct project, but those project you can directly approach also from this learning. Otherwise, they will 90% they will provide the 1 month, 2 month training at least. Okay, and then in the training also, as per their work, they will provide the training, and then we can get engaged with it. And you are not only one person, guys. Okay, whenever we are going in the job, you are not only one person to right to the do the all the work, right? There are the team, we have to work in the team, we have to collaborate, right? We have to ask each other. And as a data scientist, as a AI engineer, as a generative AI engineer, we have to ask the right question at the right time. Do not assume the things. So you have to ask the proactively questions, get the resolution, get the clarity of the things what need to do. Okay, so these things comes right day by day, our learnings, right? So there is a, do not get panic, right? I'm moving into the this non-technical to AI, let's suppose from this course, right? So once we I got into the AI right course, this AI field, right, how I can sustain my job. Okay, so here definitely you can sustain job. Okay, you are not only one person to handle this all these things. There is a team is working, they will provide the training. Okay, they are upskilling now. This AI everyone is upskilling their skill, right, in the industry, right? Every industry, right? You can take any industry now. Okay, they are integrating AI application, right? Cutting all the another jobs, right? But now AI is booming, means yeah, everyone is learning the AI. There is lots of opportunity there. So you have to upskill, right? You are in the current role, you are making the transition, where you are for making for the some higher role, right? Higher package. You can definitely enroll for this course, and you can generally update your skill, right? I'm not saying for enroll learn from here, guys. Okay, you can learn from any other platform. Okay, there are multiple platforms. Okay, but you can learn, you can upgrade your skill, right? This will be really great opportunity, great time. Okay, to take this opportunity and upskill your skill, right? So that in the next, right, upcoming days, new technology, new tools is coming, right? So once we started learning foundation side, then we can learn on this new tool, new technology also easily, right? By your own, by taking the new courses, some right, learn require some right proper guidance. I will be here, right, to provide a proper guidance. Any doubt, I will be taking your doubts, right? We will discuss on this part, right, how we can approach, how we can practically implement. So all these things will be there in this class. Okay, you can, I'm not sure. Okay, you can judge, right? You can see in the market, you can, but I will recommend to just enroll. Okay, this is the great opportunity, the right time to enroll, because the new opportunities coming in this AI field, right? Upskilling, okay, and targeting for neural is really simple, right, in this new field. But they are technically, they will change the technicality. So you have to technically strong, right? Whatever the we are things we are covering, just you have to be very strong. We have to clear, we have to devote your time, guys. Okay, not just starting the class, it will not be any tool or anything, guys. Okay, just starting the class, you have to practice whatever the topics is covered. We have to revise these things. Okay, then it will make the fruitful end result will be fruitful. Okay, by completion of this course, and we will enjoy this, right? Or whatever the journey so far here will be there. We'll enjoy this journey.
Ajay,
Yes.
is it possible for you to organize a group for all the students so that when we don't have class, we can organize ourselves? And if there's a project we want to do, we can do it together as a team, learn from the project, and maybe push it to our GitHub, and everybody benefits from it. So we don't have to, like, if you're not there, we can work together. So we can work on our own, just amongst us, the students. Is that something you can do? Just a WhatsApp group for the students in this particular batch,
Okay.
and we know that, okay.
Okay. Okay. Great question. Nice question. Actually, I got your point. Yeah. So here, what we'll do, possibly, right? We can write one community group. Okay, and we can discuss, right? We can discuss among yourself. We can write out to solve your doubt, and let's suppose the code, right? You can share the code from the GitHub, right? So those things will be required. Collaboration is required, right? Definitely, we will think on this. Okay, creation of some community group. Okay, and so that you can discuss, right, what are the topics covered, what are the questions you are having doubt, you can solve within yourself. And next class, let's suppose some doubt in this class, you can ask in the next class to me. Okay, so I will clarify doubt in the next class. Okay, before starting the next, I will ask your question, you have to clarify your doubt in the class itself. But let's suppose apart from class, you can discuss in the community. Okay, so we will think, right, how we can plan this, right, the community group, so that you can get the more collaboration among yourself. So thanks for this pointing out this. Yeah, definitely we are working on this. So any other doubt, guys? Yes, anyone? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So we will stop here. Okay. Okay. Have a great day. And do remember, yes, someone is asking the question. Yeah, I will be here, guys. Okay. Couple of minutes. Okay. I will be here. Couple of minutes. I will take your doubt. Okay. So, yeah. So do remember about this batch ID. Okay. So batch ID, this one, uh, 435. The course name is Generative and Agentic AI. And talking about this WhatsApp group community, guys. Okay. So I will be providing this WhatsApp group channel. Do join using this link. Okay. I can see. Okay. Any doubt, guys? Any other doubt? No? Okay. All right. So, yeah. I wish you all the best. Have a great day. Bye. See you tomorrow on the same time. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Ajay, remember me?
Yeah. Yeah. I heard your voice and I remember you. Okay. You from my
Okay.
previous batch. Yeah. So really appreciated for taking time to join this. Okay. Demo session.
Yeah, I see the updated version. I was impressed. I said, let me attend and see whether. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. It's good. It's good that you made the upgrade. It's good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We can upgrade your skill, right? We learn, right? Something in the artificial intelligence. On top of this, this will be right addition, right? Upgrade. So you will enjoy this course also, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I've looked at the content. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good stuff in it.
Yes, yes.
So
So
I think
yeah, I can see means there are lots of queries, guys, from the previous batch student also. Okay, the lots of queries, right? So we want to learn this agentic AI, generative AI separately, right? So respond to them, right? So I come up with this course, right? Generative AI, agentic AI, because this is the market trending, right? If you are going everywhere, they were asking, right? Generative AI, agentic AI course, and it's interview the questions, right? So that is the reason we have covered this syllabus, right? So we'll get this complete, right, complete package, and we'll learn new thing, new tools, right? So upgrade your skill, approach for the your organization for the current role to upgrade, upskill. So I hope definitely
Ajit,
you'll like this course. Yeah.
Ajit, so it
Yeah.
requires lots of tools as well, like Hugging, Perplexity, and all this. So how will we get that licenses? Any idea?
Okay, okay. So here we see, okay, there are the means some free sources, right? Free sources also there, open sources. Okay, we will be discussing on these open sources, free sources. Okay, from the Hugging Face, there are lots of models, lots of tools, right? We can directly integrate in our open source environment. Okay, but there is the enterprise. Whenever you are in the industry, right? So in the industry, we require the high level GPU, right? So in our case, we can use the Google Cloud. Okay, and we are integrating open source like Hugging Face from the Grok Cloud or Gemini or OpenAI. We are utilizing these services API from their services, right? Which is open and free source and paid. Okay, when you're in the industry, we are how to the paid services, right? So I will discuss, right, how we can integrate, how we can utilize, but this is not required us. Okay, when you're in the industry, we will definitely explore on this, how we can integrate also, right? So at the industry, when you're in the industry, they will set up all this environment what are the required for you from the IT team. So you don't have to worry about this. So you have to set up the requirement, and then we can start directly coding. Just focus on the logic building development. Do not worry about this configuration, all this IT team will, okay, there is the infrastructure engineer will be there. They will be taking this care, okay, to make sure that all the things are in place, and so that you can develop your time, spend your time on the development, logic building, integration, right, like this.
I have attended Ajit your last session as well into that August. So there you have given the NLP RAG status. So will it be cover this session as well, or you just touch base on this?
Which part?
RAG as well as NLP, all this stuff. So you will be covering in this session as well, or you just uh,
React
touch
session
base
will be
on
covered. Yeah. A React session, right? React architecture. It is a part of generative AI. React
it?
session will be covered definitely. Agentic React, React, okay, advanced React will be covered here in this course itself, because this is the generative AI part. And NLP, right? NLP is a different field. Okay. But I will give the some introduction, right? Touch base on this NLP. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Ajit. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
And sir, one more question. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes, sir.
only for entering this new journey. So should
Uh-huh.
I have the knowledge on Python or any other technology also required?
Uh, to be frank, guys, okay. So other technology is not required. Whatever the technology required, I will be covering this course itself. Okay. So this is the one question. Another question: the Python is required or not? Okay. So Python is a right. I will recommend. Okay, Python. You must learn Python. Okay. But you can learn parallelly. You're not needed to learn right separately. Okay, take the 2 month, 3 month time separately and learn this. Okay, but I will suggest we will be providing your Python recording. Okay, so we'll go through the Python recording. We'll learn this Python. Okay, and here you can see, guys, code generation is simple. Okay, you can generate the code from ChatGPT. Any tools are there? Are multiple tools. You can generate the to code, right? It's, same code, Python, any language, not an issue. But whenever we have to debug, we have to find the issue, we have to customize our code, right? It can do this ChatGPT, any tool do, but I will recommend it. Okay, to learn, right? One of the program language is must. Okay, one of the program language is must. We can learn, right? At least Python, you can have the basic understanding. Okay, so do not worry. Like, let's say I have to spend 2 3 months. Not like that. You can start, right? Start from the day one, right? Just learn, start basics of Python. How and Python is a simple like English language, right, guys? You can just type while writing, right? Understanding the English language like this. Okay, so it is some logic is there, some rule we have to follow, and if your logic building is there, rule we follow. You can easily learn this Python within 1 month, 15 days. Okay, based upon your time availability, right? You can have to spend 1 hour at least to learn on this Python. And once you are good with this, right, basics of Python, then you can easily, right, understand the other things also, right? So I would recommend it Python. You can start for the learning Python, basics of Python. Okay, so you can generate the code, not an issue, not an issue. Okay, there is a multiple platform, no code platform also there. Without code, you can create our workflow automation, right? But I would recommend, my personal suggestion is to, okay, just start the hands dirty by coding. Okay, Python coding at least.
Ajit,
No.
Yeah.
without a Python coding, when you get an interview, they always ask you to share to share your screen. And they want to test your coding skill. That way you get
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah. You can see that is the reason I'm recommending, right? So that is the reason I'm recommending just learn Python, guys. Okay, so there are the interview. Okay, they will ask, so let's just some other technical, right? These are the technical interview, and they will sometimes they will definitely ask 1 or 2 questions, 3 questions for the Python programming. So I would recommend, right? So to learn this Python, okay. So that is the you can whenever you are entering this the industry, you can utilize the any tool, right? For the code generation, they will not check how we can generate, how we can code. But before entering into right this AI field, right, AI industry, this corporate industry, we have to learn this Python, at least Python, right? So we will take the time, right? Apart with 1 hour study, you can make half an hour study or 1 hour study at least for the Python. So I'm recommending to learn the Python. Okay, I'm not recommending to okay learn the Python. I'm recommending learn this Python because Python is very much important to in the interview perspective. In later part, when you're in the industry, you can generate the code, you can understand, right, debug the code, okay, easily by using the AI tools. But before getting the AI industry, right, you are making the transition. I would recommend just start learning for the Python. So this will be prerequisite. I have that is the reason I have kept as a prerequisite Python as a prerequisite for this course. Okay. Yeah. I'm a IT field, but more in the compliance side. Is this course going to important me? Adrin, okay. So this course, right? You are trying to, right? Upgrade your skill, right? You are trying to upgrade your skill in this AI field. Definitely, this course will be for you guys. Okay, you can definitely learn and upskill your knowledge. Okay, and here we are going to see, right, how this generative AI, how this agentic AI framework will be applied in your IT domain, compliance domain also, right? By learning this, okay, we can miss based upon your learning of these things, we can start integrating your IT compliance side also, right? How we can it'll be helpful. But if you are making the transition, you are learning this year, definitely this will be a great opportunity for you.
Hey,
Yeah.
hello.
Yes. Yes.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the speed at which this AI thing is developing, there are tools that basically can do a lot of a lot of the things that we will be learning. There are tools that you can use. One of them, if you like MindStable, if you learn MindStable, you can run a complete data science project on it. It will train the model, it will evaluate the model, it will do all those things for you. So my question is, do I if I already know that this tool can do all this job, does it make sense for me to like focus on learning the things that I already know that tool can do it instead of focusing on learning that particular tool that can do other job? I don't know why you're getting the question. Hello?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because
Uh,
one of the issues that we are having nowadays is that companies don't want their data to be moved. Security issue. Okay. With this particular tool, you don't have to move your data. Your data stays where it is. And it is able to train your data, analyze your data, do whatever you want to do. So I was just asking myself before I joined today, that does it make sense for me to learning all these things that I know that maybe in a few months then it might be obsolete, instead of learning a tool that can do all that job at once? So, and if I don't know why you've used that tool, if you've used it, maybe it's something that it would be a good idea that you see how you can fit it into our learning path, because at some point, maybe it will be the thing that we'll need more than most of the other things.
yeah. So here guys see, okay, in the industry, okay. So this is a very practical question, okay. So now you can see we have the different, right, different sources or one sources we are getting the data, we are learning, we are analyzing, we are training the data. Okay, but here right, some later part we might need to some migration, right, some from one tool to another, to one database to another database. Okay, so this migration parts, okay, and data extraction. Okay, so this right, this part will be not for data scientists, okay, majorly on the data science or AI side. Okay, this will be taken care by this the another team. Okay guys, okay, this will be taken care by this another team. There is a dedicated team in data engineering or infrastructure team is there. Okay, they will be taking care on this part. Okay, but our job, right, our focus on this, right, to how the once the data is get right, so then later part we can start the analyzing the data, right, start the pre-processing data, model building and AI application building, right, like this. But there are the some scenario, right, 1-2% scenario we might deal with the data also, right. So we have to data extraction, like some of the scenario you have the only one person or there is a dependency on you. So in that case we have to deal with the data also, right. So we have the different sources, right, we are getting the data. Or let's suppose there in the industry, right, there is a no only one source of the data, they have the multiple source of data coming from web scraping, API endpoints, some backend, right. So we have to collect this data, we have to make the table, and from this table, right, we have to perform one of the tables, right, we can utilize for this, right, further analysis, further training of the data, right. And we have to segregate guys. Okay, so in the some of the times, right, client might give the credentials, right, for a particular database, and you have to get the data, and we have to segregate data into the three parts, right, two parts, three parts based upon our analysis, right. First of all we get the raw data, and raw data we are have to clean, right, we have to clean into the some the bronze data, and then this gold data, right, so that it can be utilized for the some data for the analysis training purpose, some data for the model building purpose, right. And some are the artifacts, whatever the prediction we make, we are storing as artifacts, right. So you can utilize for the predictions, we can utilize for the deployments, right. So this will be different to different case, right. So yeah, this will your question is correct, right, and it is a really practical side. Okay, definitely, but here it is some of the scenario. It might come, might not come. Some scenario. Yeah.
Okay. It's goodbye for me. It's getting late here.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So we will stop here. Have a great day. Any other question? I can see in the chat box. Okay. No worries. Okay. Have a great day, guys. Okay. Wish you all the best. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.